Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jessica and I just got back from an Orange Theory workout. I've got a little bit of time before I have to pick up my toddler from preschool and I need to stretch. My hamstrings and my hip flexors are chronically tight. So if you just did a workout and are looking for a good cool down routine, or maybe you've got really tight hip flexors or a different part of your body that's super tight, let's stretch together. Now, if you haven't already, be sure that you subscribe to my channel. I do fitness videos, home workouts, health and fitness hacks, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So let's get started. So this is a typical stretching routine for me. I would call it like a yoga flow slash stretch. And I basically do any variation. I do the kind of the same variation every morning after I work out. But I'm really bad when I'm at Orange Theory. Here, let's get in tabletop position. So you're gonna put your shoulders right over your wrists and your knees right over your hips, or I'm sorry, your hips over your knees. And just breathe in, cat-cow, push your tummy down, exhale, stick your back up, squeeze your belly in. Just do that a couple times. So yeah, you stretch for a few minutes at Orange Theory and you're done about, I don't know, probably 3 to 5 minutes. And that's usually all I do that day, which your body needs more. So if you can, after a workout, whether you go to a home workout or you do a home workout and you get into down dogs, just push your hip backs if you need to. Keep your knees bent. It's okay if you gotta keep your knees bent. You wanna push up through your arms, kind of spin your triceps towards the back so your biceps are by your ears. Push through your fingertips. Again, if you need to bend your knees, even like this, go for it. This is your stretch, and just pedal out your feet. So yeah, I'm trying to be better about, even when I go to Orange Theory, coming home and stretching for a few minutes, because my hip flexors are just so tight, and my hamstrings, I tell my son I got an old lady hip, because I do, my left hip is really bothering me. All right, bring your right leg up. So you want to try and keep your hips square, and then just open up that hip, bend your knee. You should really feel that in your inner thigh. Okay, go ahead and bring your bring your foot forward. Your right foot, right leg, so you're gonna be in a low lunge. Go ahead and drop your back knee, untuck your toes, use your abs to pull yourself up, and just put light pressure on your right thigh to really lift out of this low lunge. So my left hip flexor is feeling a lot of, I'm getting a good stretch, I guess I should say. I'm feeling a lot in that left hip flexor, okay? So just lift, you wanna try, I kinda like to think of it when I'm stretching as two different, my upper half and my lower half of my body being kind of separate. So I'm gonna lift away from my pelvis, squeeze my core in, and also at the same time, pushing into the ground, into my mat with my knee and my right foot. Okay, so push, push, push. If you want to, you can lift your your left arm up and just kind of stretch over to your right side. Really feel that. You're gonna feel that in your left hip flexor, but you're also gonna feel that in your left side. This is the left side of your obliques. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna keep our left knee on the ground, our toes are gonna be untucked, and you're just going to straighten your right leg. You wanna make sure that your back is straight, okay? I lift my toes up, so I'm also feeling that stretch in my calf. And then just slowly bring your knee and nose to try and touch. They probably won't touch if you're like me and have tight hamstrings, but I'm feeling this all down my leg. Now, if you don't want to, if you don't want to flex your foot, just kind of keep it relaxed. But if you flex your foot, you're really going to feel it. Lift up, deep breath in, exhale, fold back down. Okay, bend your knee. Now, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. You see how I'm kind of pushing my knee out. Scoot up just a little bit, and I'm going to drop down to my forearms. My left knee is still on the ground. My left toes are untucked. And now just kind of push, add a little bit of light resistance with your right arm, right hand to the inside of your thigh, your right thigh, and just push. So I'm getting a huge release, not only in my hip flexor, but also in my inner thigh, kind of groin area. And I got my furry friend here with me. Okay, come on up. Now we're going to do everyone's favorite pigeon. So you're just gonna heel toe your foot over to your left side, flex your foot to protect your knee. And if you can't get all the way down, that is okay, just use a block. Also, the closer you bring your foot to your left thigh, the easier it is. So just sit up tall, deep breath. Now, just go down as far as you can. Whew. My voice is all shaky because I'm still like really tired from my workout. We're just gonna be here for a few breaths, so just try and relax. And it's okay, if you're up here or you're on your arms like this, it's okay, wherever you are. You really should be feeling this out here in your outer hip area. Deep breath in, let it go. Let's do 2 more. Deep breath in, and let it go. 1 more. Let it go. Okay, slowly prop your hands up, untuck your back toes, and just get back into down dog. Oh, feels so good. So the right side feels great now. Now I'm gonna do my left side. So I'm gonna kick that left leg straight back, hips are square, and then I'm going to open my hip, and knee to nose, bring your left foot forward, untuck your back toes, runners, or low lunge on your left side. So again, I'm thinking of my body as 2 parts, my upper half and my lower half, and I'm lifting up through my chest, through my abs, and at the same time, I'm bearing down and pushing down through my feet and my right knee to really feel that stretch. Now, if this is too much for you, don't push down like this. And even when you are pressing down onto your left thigh, it should be light pressure. You just want to add a little bit to get that your right hip to open. Lift your right hand up to the sky and just stretch over to the left side. And breathe here. Okay. My left side that's my bad hip. So we're gonna roll to the outside of my left foot. I'm gonna scoop my right knee back just a little bit, and I'm gonna come down onto my forearms, and then roll over and push with my left hand my outer thigh, or my inner thigh on my left side. If you want to, and I forgot to do this, reach back and grab your right toes. So you're really stretching, opening your shoulder, and we're gonna get a nice quadricep stretch on our right side at the same time. And just breathe. Whew. Perfect. Okay, bring your left foot back into your midline and flex your foot, straighten the leg, lift up, breathe, and exhale, lower down. Breathe, lift up, and exhale, lower back down. A few deep breaths. My cat wants attention. Okay, we're gonna pigeon on the left side. Sit up. And come forward as low as you can. This is about as low as I can go on my left side. And my foot, or my leg is bent quite a bit. I don't have a lot of flexibility on my left side. It's something that I'm really working on this year. A couple deep breaths. Two more. Perfect. Untuck your back toes. Palms on your mat, and back to down dog. Okay, so let's sit on our mat now. Do a couple stretches, really get those legs. So the first one is gonna be a butterfly stretch, and I love this one because not only are you getting your inner thighs, but you're releasing your low back. So you're gonna bring your feet to touch. It's okay if they're out here. It's okay, it's wherever you are. You can bring your feet really close to your body, great. If not, no big deal. And you want to close your feet and then just kind of hold them together, lift up, and then use your elbows to add the resistance and just slowly fold forward. And you can really feel that stretch and that release on your low back almost immediately. I like to open my feet like a book, press my knee, or press my elbow into my legs, and use that as a lever to kind of fold me forward. Straight back. Perfect. Right leg out, left foot into your right thigh. We're gonna stretch over the side. So what I like to do is actually bring my right arm into the inner part of my thigh and use it kind of to help me twist open. That way I'm really feeling this in my obliques as well. I am not super flexible right here. But we did a lot of core work and I need the stretch, okay? And now just twist your body and straight, as low as you can go with a flat back. And hold my foot. A really important thing right here is I catch myself a lot squeezing my muscle, like having that tension. What you really want to do is try and let it go. And that's how you're going to relax your muscles. To the other side, so bring your right foot in, lift up, and stretch over to your left side. We're really opening, so you want to rotate your chest open up to the ceiling. You're really going to feel it here. So instead of just having my hand like this, bringing my arm in kind of at a 90 degrees to go into my leg, and it is really helping me rotate. Okay. Oh, and hamstring stretch. So I'm not as flexible on this side as you can see. I can't go as far. I'm gonna make sure that you have a flat back, that your chest is straight and forward. So you don't wanna do this. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. You wanna try first, yes, nose to knee, but really if you're long like me, it's chest to knee. Okay. Whew. Just shake that out. Okay, one more. I'm gonna stand up. You'll see me in a second. Okay, so my feet are a little bit wider than my hips. I'm going to hold on to my hips, straight, flat back, squeeze your core and just bend forward. Hang. You can bring your hands and forearms down to your mat if that's available. If not, you can even just put your fingertips on the mat. Push your hips back, so you're really gonna feel that in your hamstrings, okay? Inhale, exhale, come down. If you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down, my toes are pointed in, my heel is slightly in, and my heels are pointed slightly out. Okay, now this one, you're gonna love to hate this position, frog. So I'm gonna come back a little bit. So your knees are gonna be out. You wanna put your feet, your legs at 90 degrees, okay? And flex your feet to protect your back and your knees. We're going to really open up those hip flexors and the inner thigh groin area. So at 90 degrees, got flexed feet. Come down as low as you can. If you're up here, it's totally fine. I'm sure you're still gonna feel it. I feel it being up here. I'm gonna come down to my forearms. I like to stack my fists and lay my forehead in them. And just breathe. This one is tough, I know. But just try and let everything go. 2 more breaths. Also, if a position feels good to you, feel free to stay in one as long as you want. All right, come on up. Okay, just gonna get our back a little bit and then we're gonna be done. So go ahead and lay on your mat and you're gonna bring your right knee into your chest, so hug it in nice and tight. You're gonna take your left hand, place it on the outside of your right knee, Right arm out straight and just twist. Look towards your right arm. I find flexing my left leg really helps me feel that stretch just a little bit deeper. This is usually when your body's like, that's good. Okay, come on back in, squeeze it in one more time, and switch. Left leg into your chest, bent leg. Right hand to the outside of your left knee, left arm out straight, twist, look towards your left hand. Also, don't force your body, your shoulders should be on your mat. So if you can't get there, it's okay if there's some space. Perfect. Bring both knees in, give yourself a hug. If you want to, you could do happy baby. Grab outside your feet. And you want to try and bring your knees towards your mat. Just rock side to side. Really relieves any pressure and tightness in your hips. Okay. Give yourself one more hug. Go ahead and roll up. There you go. That is a really quick way to just stretch out your hamstrings and your hip flexors. It is so incredibly important to stretch, you guys, even if it's only for 5-10 minutes. When I first started really getting into fitness and a pretty tight schedule and working out every morning, I would literally work out and then get right in the shower and get ready for work. And I wouldn't stretch. And at like 26 years old, I threw my back out and I had to go to a chiropractor. So stretch, stretch, stretch. Do not make the same mistake that I did. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.